Hello everyone. Today we will be trying out Zoo. Zoo is a fantastic deck. It is the first deck I ever played, or made rather, watching Trump back in the day. It's a deck that teaches you a lot of great things about Hearthstone. If anyone's going to start the game, I recommend they build this deck first, not this exact deck. It's gone through a lot of iterations. You can make a pretty normal Zoo deck with Curse of Naxxramas. But you got your Dr. Boom and you got your Sea Giants in here, which are a little expensive. Everything else is pretty standard though, so nothing too crazy. What Zoo does is it plays a lot of very small, efficient minions. You'll see past most minions are 4 below, so you curve out as best you can. You use every piece of mana that you possibly can. You get board control early, you keep it all game, and you win just by controlling the board. It's not a face deck, it's aggressive in the terms that it plays a lot of minions, but its priority is to clear the board first before it kind of gets aggressive and goes face here. So let's try it out. We're gonna be climbing the ladder a little bit. It's usually my number one deck to climb the ladder when I just need consistent plays. It's a bit of a tough deck, but we'll get into that. Ooh, cool name. Sin for Life. Alright, Mage. Now, normally I'd keep the Abusive Sergeant and play him on turn 1, but since it's a Mage, it's not that great of an idea. However, if you do play it turn 1, it brings the coin out. So I would not do it if I was starting, but it's not a bad play for if I was going second rather. But because I'm starting, I can use the Abusive Sergeant. He has to use the coin to use the hero power and take him out. So it burns his coin, also his turn 1. But we're not going to do that because we got a better card. Alright, Flame Imp. It's not a very great card, but it gets a big body on the board very quickly, which is nice. These two cards synergize extremely well. Knife Juggler and Haunted Creeper. Usually what you want to do is you want to get the Haunted Creeper out first, then play Knife Juggler, and then break the Creeper on that turn that you play Knife Juggler. I have a pretty good curve here, so I'm definitely, unless something crazy happens, I'm going to play Haunted Creeper, and then turn 3 is going to be these two here. Now for Zoo, positioning is extremely important. It's a deck that people say it's very easy to learn, extremely hard to master. Getting your minions in the right position can get very tricky, especially if you run cards like Direwolf Alpha, which I actually don't. But I still have to consider where everything's going to pop, where everything's going to be. Normally, I like to keep my defensive minions and sticky minions on the right, and I keep the minions I want to protect on the left. Knife Jugglers on the left, Void Walkers on the right, that sort of thing. This is a very slow mage. Maybe a bot? Bot? Are you a bot? Alright. So the problem here is there's nothing to... He didn't play minion, so there's nothing to break the creeper on. But I think that's still probably our most solid play here. So we play the Knife Juggler on the left. We play the less sticky guys on the right. Probably shouldn't have played him here. I probably should have actually played the Abusive Sergeant here and keep the sticky guy over there. Because you always got to think of Defender of Argus. And I kind of left that Knife Juggler out to die, which is fine. But now I got, I still got board control. He's got a Fireball here, which is a little awkward. Next turn. Unless he coins. I don't think he coined yet. Sea Giant, not a great card. Alright, that's not good. Alright, so again, this deck is all about momentum and being extremely mana efficient. And losing turn 4 like that is not good. I also don't want to play these turn 5 if I can help it. My hand is not very good. I had a great opening hand, but the cards I've been drawing are not good. We'll see what happens. This guy is acting like a bot. Boop, boop, boop. That's always a scary card. Okay, couple options here. Could go for the big play, fly this guy into that guy, and trade off with the creeper, and keep the sergeant, and then we have that presence, but we lose 2 cards at the same time. If I defender, that's pretty good. Let's defender here. It's gonna have to take some time to kill 2. Let's defender and go face. Put some pressure on. I'm also waiting for a big target. I want to hold that owl with mage in case I get a Antonitis out. Or Smalagos maybe. I don't know, probably not Malagos, but... Alright, he's gonna clear my board. Alright, so that was pretty solid. Okay, now... Might be a good... Ooh, Void Caller though, that changes things. What to do? I can Void Caller tap, which is gonna put me in a worse position, but probably the strongest play. Two demons that can come out. Again, Void Caller is gonna be on the right because he's a little stickier, and I want to Defender Vargas him if possible. Don't even know if I run 2, to be honest. Alright, that's scary. So, well, I don't want to do this. I can't actually kill my Void Caller here. Ooh, that's gonna help. But I can take out some of this stuff. I think we should... I think I'm gonna run one of these guys out. I think I have to. Okay, how do we want to do this though? The 5 will go into this. Yeah, we'll get the 5. I'll freeze this though. Which one do I want to freeze? Let's freeze this guy. What do we lose? Any good? It's not too bad, I guess. Alright, how do we want to clear this? This will be frozen. I want to pop him to get the Imp King boss. Actually, I think I'm going to go this way. Freeze my really good guy here. Now, I'm pretty weak to Flame Strike, but I get my Imp King boss if we do. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have played that way. I'm really weak to Flame Strike here, and I don't have a hand. Probably should have held... I don't know, I was getting pretty low. That's a tough call. Do you hold your cards, wait for Flame Strike to come out, then play? Or do you just take a ton of damage and pray it's not enough? Alright, no Flame Strike. That's good. We'll probably Sea Giant this turn. Unless he starts clearing stuff. Alright. That's pretty nasty. Ooh, there's the direwolf. And there goes that guy. Alright. Alright, not that great. It's gonna definitely make a big target for the Sea Giant. Really would like a Power Overwhelming. 2 Sea Giants. Well, that's not too bad, I guess. Let's get the Sea Giant. This guy, I'm basically throwing him out here to die. But let's kill the direwolf this way. Get the Imp Gang out. Put some pressure. And if he goes for the Sea Giant, I at least kill that guy. So that's not actually too bad of a play. So I'll trade the Sea Giant into that. There's enough on the board to get the other one out. He's got to kill it though, or else I got lethal. He's got to do something here. If I had some more power overwhelmings, I would have lethal. Doesn't look like I do. Probably not gonna kill that. Now probably, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Alright, so there's one fireball. This is tricky. I got 3 on board, knife juggler coming out. I really don't. I want to kill it, get another guy, make the giant a little bit cheaper. Yeah, I think we'll do this. We'll do knife here.
Put this apple on your head.
We'll do giant here. And we'll secret. Check phase secrets, I guess. Alright, so secrets that it probably is. This is pretty tempo magey. Probably mirror entity. I don't mind giving them void color. Also, I have lethal on the board, so he's got to do something again. Probably ice block. Alright. Ooh, that's a great one to get. Mom, your entity. Nice. Alright. You still can pop. Nice. Alright. 4. That's getting pretty low. I think we trade here. We trade. Even though we may have lethal. Really weak to Flame Strike. And I'll keep the Imp Gang boss just in case he does Flame Strike, so I get that at least. I know I had lethal, but if that's Ice Block, getting that 4 damage. Alright. Getting that 4 damage would have put me into kill ya zone, so. I'll play that one a little bit better, maybe. Alright, let's go again.
Gul'dan versus
Alright.
For Doomhammer, your soul shall be mine.
Oh, okay. Alright, shamans are tricky. 90% of them are face shamans these days. So even an egg is pretty slow. He replaced his whole hand though. All but 1. That's a good sign. It curves out nicely, but it's might be too slow for this. That might have just killed me. So just get him out there. I know it's an activator for the egg, but face shamans I gotta put the pressure on early. I'll probably tap next turn. Give myself more options. Yeah. See, the goal here is to stabilize. That's all you gotta do. Alright. You have to play hard and play fast. Oof. Now that I have an activator, I think I'm gonna egg instead. Because I can tap and activate the egg into something next turn. The goal here, like I was saying, is he's going to be very aggressive very quickly, but they run out of steam by like turn 6 or so. If you can have decent amount of health by turn 6, you usually have a good shot at this. But yeah, we want to keep the board as clean as possible. It's going to be really tough, especially when we start getting feral howls. But yeah, shamans are scary. People give shamans a bad rap, I think. I think they're pretty good. Whew. Alright, that's a big overload. So, we're gonna Ooh. Might change the plan a little bit. Let's get this out here. Let's get some... Nope. 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 Cancel. Misplay. This creeper should have been over here, I think. Let's play him over here, I think. Let's pop the egg. Let's see how we look. He might do some clears here. But we have the creeper. We have at least one sticky minion to keep us stabilized. Turn 4 is a little tricky. If I can get the Imp Gang boss, maybe something else out, then turn 5, I might have an empty hand for Doomsayer, which would be nice. Of course, you won't have an empty hand, but I'll burn 1 card. Hopefully, it's nothing good. So this is looking pretty good. We have board presence on turn 3. I can kill most things. I can kill everything I can think of that he could play right here. He's only got 1 mana as well. Alright. Not a great card to go face with. Ooh, 4. That's not bad. You could do some big removal though here. We're gonna throw him here. We're gonna throw him here. And we're gonna cross our fingers that we do not draw a good card next turn. And we'll burn out the Doom Guard. Now, I have no cards here. It looks like we're out of steam. That's one thing that Warlock can do well, is they can play with no cards, because they can always just keep going. Now, that's not a card I would like to burn, but I got such good board presence here already. It's not too bad. Alright, I think we're going to trade this into this. Trade that into that. Still alive, which is good. And we'll play this guy right here. That's a good spot for him. Now, obviously, we lose the... It's a really good card, but... That's it. Alright. Looking pretty good. No cards in hand, obviously, so big disadvantage there. But Warlock can, I can get at least 2 cards a turn. There we go. So, as long as you clear the board early, and if you're in good shape by 5 or 6, you're looking good with Shaman. So, again, this deck is all about control. Control the board, that's all you gotta do.
Gul'dan versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! Your soul shall be mine!
Unfortunately, Control Warrior does very well to shut down Zoo. This is so weak to... I usually would keep the Voidwalker, but it's so weak to Axe. It takes a swing and protects your other minions, but this is not bad. Pretty aggressive start. We can 1, 2, 3 tap, or if we get a 2-drop, we can use that instead. Ooh, Activator. Ooh. That changes things. Yeah, we're gonna coin egg this turn, with the plan being we'll activate the egg and we'll imp on the same turn. So hopefully he throws something out I can activate it on, or it's a warrior so he's gonna armor up. But that's okay, we can save the activator to when we see something. That's a good card. Probably gonna live 1 turn though. But we can bait out the fiery war axe at least. Do I even want to do that? I think I'm going to save him. Let's see. Turn 1, if we do 1 Flame Imp, then we'll have 3 mana. There's 1, 2, 3. That's probably good. Let's do this instead. So this will be my turn 3, I think. Hopefully you'll play something to break the egg on. And then we can play these 2 cards. Still nothing. That's okay. Double egg. Ooh, yeah. We're gonna double egg here. I'm gonna throw the flame in for pressure with the idea of Argusing these two next turn. That's gonna be really strong. I can't think of anything you can do to stop it. That's fine. That's fine. I really just kind of played that just to keep some pressure on. But this is a very solid move right here. He's playing very slow, so we Argus here. We get our 2 eggs, and we're looking pretty nice. This is a good turn 6. I might want to save that for turn 6. We can dig abusive on turn 5, it looks like. But yeah, this is a great combo for turn 6. Again, we're running low on cards, so we're gonna start tapping here. That's a good card to ooh, power overwhelming. It's a good card to power overwhelm. So I think we're gonna lose one of these eggs here. That's fine. It's too good not to do it. Let's get rid of that. Let's get another body on the. I don't like this. I like this trade more. And again, misplay. Always tap before you do anything. If you plan to tap the turn, plan your whole turn and tap first. Misplay on that one. Alright, so we got a pretty good hand here. Pretty weak to Brawl, but we can get some board presence again on turn 6. We have this, which is kind of nice. Alright, yeah, he's gonna Brawl. Alright. Or Despite. But we can at least do some damage before he clears all this stuff off. So, I think we're gonna hang on to this. I'm gonna dig for something. No demons, but he doesn't know that. Is that well, it's already done. Board presence is everything, though. You know, if you keep his board clear and just attack face without anything you have remaining, then you're just gonna be golden. Alright, Frothing Berserker, and that's pretty... What the hell? Alright. This combo no longer looks so great. That's fine. That's a lot of armor. That was a good play. Alright, so we're probably gonna wanna... It's no longer that great because of these two guys, but if I take out one first, it's not so bad. But then the question is, do I want a Sea Giant? And the answer is probably yeah, I do. So I think we Knife Juggle. We... Shit. Hopefully this... he's gonna get an armor. That's okay though. Yeah. I know. Oh! That was awful. That was a huge misplay. Shit. That was dumb. Sorry, guys. Alright, let's take this guy out here. We'll dig. That was not a good... That was horribly played. That was awful. But if my Knife Juggler survives, I have a good turn, because I can suicide all this shit into something and implosion that thing, so...
Let the pain speak to me.
Alright, not so great. Okay, we want this to die, so let's plan this out before we do anything. So that, okay, so this is gonna go here. Nice. Alright. This is gonna go... Let's hang on to our implosions, because this could be brawled. Let's get this guy out. And we can, Fuck.
Sever my wrath! Sever my wrath!
Hey, catch!
Sever my wrath!
The breach!
As you command. Almost out of time.
Again, a turn filled with misplays. I plan to tap. First thing I should have done is tapped, because I would have had that knife juggler, my whole play would have been different. So we're gonna call this a learning experience. Yeah. All right, so there's our brawl, which is fine. We got some good cards to come back with. Cool. Let's knife this. Let's play this. Let's defender that. And let's go there. So, bam. We have a board. So what's good about this? And if he wipes out again, I can have another board. So, some sort of like fatigue warrior. I don't really know what this fucking thing is, but we're probably gonna start getting aggressive. That's scary. What to do, what to do. Should I silence? I mean, there's better targets to silence. But we're so close to the end. I think we want to push for this here. Let's silence that guy. Let's... How much do I got here? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14. 14. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Still 14. Jesus Christ. Alright. That was not a good one. I don't deserve that one. That was poorly played, but that's okay, because you can see how it was poorly played and you can improve on that. Let's try to play one without any misplays. That's the goal.
Gul'dan versus Malfurion.
Okay, so druids.
Your soul shall be mine.
With druids, you play exactly like you're playing a shaman. They're very, very aggressive. Now the thing about druid is 14 is the magic number here. If you have 14 health, you can be considered dead after turn 6 or 7. They got the combo. Anything you leave on the board with druid can be part of the combo, which is an additional 4 attack in 1 turn. So you gotta be wary of that. Once you hit below 16 and there's anything on board, you're just kind of crossing your fingers they don't have combo. Missed a boss for life. Ooh, usually has combo. I know this guy. So that card usually played in aggressive decks, which is fine, Let's tap here. Alright. Problem is, any of those abusives die to hero power, but we gotta get something on the board. Let's get that demon out there, and we can hide it behind some abusives and voidwalkers and such next turn. Voidwalker's good because it kind of shuts down his hero power. Do I want to make that trade? Maybe. We'll shut down that trade for 1. You can also put the pressure on early. This I'm liking this more. Get some bodies on the floor. And we can set up for an abusive between these two. That's not good. That's something you don't really play around. Don't really think about. Yeah, I know. Okay, so my board looks a lot worse now. That's the go-to move here is abusive, but is there something better? Abusive face? That's not that great. Let's do this. Not great, but it's all I got. The Void Terror can be a fantastic card. On paper, it doesn't look that great, but you combine it with some power overwhelmings and you're in business here. So probably gonna kill these guys because obviously I throw the 2s into the shredder there. I always want to play that guy. See, what I want to do is I want to abuse something, attack, have it survive, then Void Terror it, but I don't think that's going to happen. This doesn't look good. This doesn't look good. You know, we can abusive.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Trade that in. Can we get this body here? So then we can get some Haunted Creepers and Void Terror in the middle. Not great, but get some bodies on the ground. It sets up his freaking Imp Ganga boss perfectly, but it gives me a 6/6, so. And it dumps my hand for Doomguard, potentially, next turn, which is always a good thing. Yep. So, here comes the combo. So we left bodies on the floor. And that's gonna kill us. I couldn't stabilize the board. That's what you gotta do with Druid. You gotta keep the board clear. I can't do it.